Buying safe and affordable property overseas can be quite challenging, especially during these times where investors keep experiencing unprecedented challenges such as inflation, global stock market collapse, external threats, corruption, and many more. But there are still lots of countries that are considered safe to invest when compared to others. In this video, we've listed 15 of the most inexpensive and safest countries to invest in real estate. These countries are ranked according to their scores in the Global Peace Index, which is based on 23 distinctive indicators like political stability, crime, external threats, human well-being, etc. Apart from this, all of these countries have one thing in common. They're relatively cheaper to buy property when compared to other safe countries like Switzerland, Canada, New Zealand, and more. So with that, here are 15 of the safest countries to buy affordable property. Number 15, Greece. With an incredible Mediterranean landscape aligned with a rich history and culture, Greece is a dream destination for many to buy a retirement or vacation property. Though some areas of the country are more unsteady than others, Greece as a whole is fairly safe to invest in real estate. The country is ranked 53rd on the Global Peace Index. At first, this rank might sound very low, but then again, there are about 112 countries that are ranked lower than Greece. Aside from the safety, its real estate market is relatively cheaper when compared to other European countries, and the median per square meter price in its major areas like Corfu and Crete is under $1,600. On top of all this, foreigners are allowed to own properties in most areas of Greece, but in some areas, non-EU citizens are required to apply for a permit when buying property. Number 14, Serbia. Over the past years, Serbia has been experiencing an increasing level of direct foreign investments because it offers so many advantages for anyone considering to invest abroad. Among the key advantages are a low cost of living, an easy residence permit, and buyer-friendly taxes. Properties in almost all parts of the country are quite affordable, and it ranks as the 52nd safest country on the Global Peace Index. Average prices for real estate in its capital city of Belgrade range from $1,500 to $2,500 per square meter, while in cities like Novi Sad, which has a great location and decent infrastructure, prices for a decent apartment range from $1,000 to $2,000 per square meter. And for those wanting to buy in the countryside, median prices are around $500 to $1,000 per square meter. Number 13, Montenegro. Montenegro's dazzling natural beauty, Adriatic coast, great cultural and gastronomic heritage aren't the only things that attract many investors to buy property here. There are numerous other reasons, including favorable investment laws for foreigners, one of the lowest tax rates in Europe, and of course, a growing real estate market. The country has seen one of the biggest inflows of foreign investment in real estate this year, and it shows no sign of stopping in the upcoming years as well. When it comes to safety, the country ranks 48th on the Global Peace Index, and the median listing price for an apartment in any of its coastal areas ranges from $1,000 to $1,800 per square meter. In addition, the process of purchasing property is straightforward, and foreign buyers can buy and rent their acquisition under the same conditions as a local citizen. Number 12, Uruguay. The first and only South American country listed in this video is Uruguay. It's ranked as the 46th safest country in the world and the most safest in South America. When it comes to affordability, it's considered a bit expensive in terms of cost of living. However, it's still quite affordable to buy property when compared to most of the countries in Europe and North America. The current average cost for a mid-sized apartment in its major city of Montevideo is around $1,800 per square meter, while the median cost of an apartment outside the city center is estimated to be around $800 per square meter. What's more, it's ranked as one of the easiest countries for foreigners to buy real estate in, as its government promotes foreign investment by providing investment protection backed by the country's laws. Number 11, Albania. This is a country of great economic potential because of its geographical location, demographics, and natural resources. Its coastal areas offer stunning views, crystal clear waters, and some of the best value for money property deals anywhere in the Mediterranean. The safety index of the country has improved dramatically over the last couple of years. Currently, it ranks 41st, and it's expected to improve even more in the upcoming years. But keep in mind, despite having safe and well-established property laws, it is advised to hire a reputable real estate agent or an attorney whilst buying property here. The main reason for that is many charlatans here are known for fabricating fake documents and promising the unknown. Aside from this, the cost of apartments and houses in cities like Sarandé, Durrës, and Vlorë are comparatively cheap. Number 10. Italy. At first glance, Italy may seem like an expensive country to invest in real estate, with prime areas like Lake Como, the Italian Riviera, and regions like Veneto. Nonetheless, just by moving south in regions like Puglia, Sicily, and Calabria, property prices decrease excessively. About 2 years ago, the country was ranked as one of the cheapest for real estate investment in all of Europe. The main reason being its €1 house scheme. This scheme was launched by its government to revitalize its deserted old towns. But bear in mind that there are certain requirements for those investing in €1 house schemes. For example, qualifying investors must sign an agreement with the government to renovate the purchased property in a limited period of time. While for those who don't fancy this scheme, there are lots of causal affordable properties available throughout southern Italy. Number 9. Romania. Beyond its stereotypical cliches and the current conflict in its neighboring country, Romania is a very safe country as it ranks 31st in the Global Peace Index. Besides safety, it's known for its delicious cuisine, quaint provincial towns of Transylvania, and overall low cost of living. Furthermore, affordable property is available throughout the country, except for its capital, Bucharest, which is quite a large city and has a domestic migration from other parts of Romania, making it relatively pricey. The downside of Romania is that there is no residence permits for passive residents, and non-EU citizens need to establish a company here before buying a property. While if you're an EU citizen, you can just move and buy property without any restrictions. Number 8. Spain. Spain has always remained a safe investment option for those looking to buy property abroad, be it for investment, vacation, or even retirement. Currently, it ranks 29th on the Global Peace Index, and buying process in Spain for foreigners, it's relatively simple. While in terms of affordability, it generally depends upon the region one chooses to invest in. The more prominent regions like Catalonia, Madrid, and Bilbao are obviously expensive in contrast to regions like Andalusia and Valencia. The country also offers a golden visa program for those investing a healthy sum of $500,000 in real estate. But if a buyer does not desire to invest in this expensive golden visa program, they can always opt to buy much cheaper property and still qualify for Spanish retirement or non-lucrative visas. Number 7. Mauritius. Situated in the Indian Ocean, approximately 2,400 kilometers off the southeastern coast of mainland Africa, Mauritius is the most safest country in Africa, with its Global Peace Index ranking at 28th. Though most of the people who buy property here are retirees, and they usually opt for expensive luxury estates. But this doesn't mean that its real estate market as a whole is expensive. There are many areas where prime properties go for a bargain, and its tax rate is also among the lowest out of all the countries listed in this video. Additionally, buying here can provide investors a residence permit, which can eventually qualify them for permanent residency. Number 6. Bulgaria. Bulgaria is a member of both the EU and NATO. Its peace index is quite sturdy, ranking at 24th position as of 2022. Overall, the country consists of many scenic landscapes, sea and sunshine in the summer months, as well as mountains and ski slopes in the winter. It can be a great country for those investors looking for a cheaper gateway to the European markets. Although the country has several laws in place to safeguard investment of foreign buyers, it's still recommended to consult an independent real estate lawyer before buying a property here. Prices in Bulgaria are pretty low all over the country, in the countryside, by the seaside, and even in the capital city, Sofia. Number 5. Slovakia. Europe's well-kept secret, Slovakia, has improved slowly but gradually, and it's ranked high in many indexes, like human development, economy, well-being, and many more. Its current Global Peace Index ranks it at 20th position, and the country faces no external threats. Thanks to its excellent geographical position and short distance to other European capitals, investing in its real estate is advantageous. Prices for real estate, with exception to the capital city of Bratislava, are affordable here, and those who want to sell later will be able to do so easily and with good returns. Another great aspect of buying here is that foreigners can acquire real estate regardless of whether they're granted residence in Slovakia or not. Number 4. Malaysia. Only a handful of countries allow foreigners to buy freestanding property in Asia, and Malaysia is one of them. But still, it's not as easy as other countries mentioned in this video, as the state authorities itself permit permission on property purchase, and there's lots of paperwork required to get 100% ownership of property. What's good is that Malaysia is ranked as the 18th safest country in the world, and the 3rd safest country in Asia, just below Singapore and Japan. In addition, its property market is well regulated, and the industry as a whole is designed to keep foreign investments safe. When it comes to prices, its major city of Kuala Lumpur is expensive, but that doesn't mean there's a lack of cheaper options overall. Number 3. Croatia. Croatia is the 15th safest country in the world. Tourism is flourishing in the country, so real estate as an investment is beneficial not only for subsequent resale, but also for renting out and running your own business. Some of the cheapest beachfront housing in Europe can be found in Croatia, with one-bedroom apartment in Dalmatia and Istria costing around $120,000, and an average price for a 2-bedroom freestanding detached house further inland costing around $140,000, a great price considering the beautiful seas and amazing scenery. Number 2. Slovenia. Located at the crossroads of main European cultural and trade routes, Slovenia offers an advantageous geostrategic position to invest in real estate. Its Global Peace Index is continuously rising each year, and currently it ranks as the 7th safest country in the world. Apart from the safety, property prices are also rising day by day, especially in the capital city of Ljubljana. But even with the high rising property prices, there are still many areas where median prices are way below the European average. Furthermore, investors who purchase real estate that amounts to at least $60,000 can also apply for work and residence permits. Number 1. Portugal. When it comes to buying property, retiring, or even moving, Portugal always gets a mention, perhaps more than any other country in the world. It ranks as the 6th safest country and offers lots of areas where property is affordable. But keep in mind its major cities like Lisbon and Porto, as well as coastal sides in the Algarve, are expensive right now. Nonetheless, it's a vast country and its median prices are still lower than most countries in the EU. On top of all this, the country offers 2 great archipelagos, Madeira and Azores, both of which are safe and affordable in terms of investment. Moreover, it's also relatively easy to move to Portugal with its retirement and non-lucrative visas offering the lowest requirements in Europe.